Ukraine's port of Mariupol holds out against all odds.
Here's a summary of the article.
More than 6 weeks after the Russian siege began, Ukrainian troops are continuing to fight the vastly superior Russian forces in ferocious battles amid the ruins of what once was a bustling city on the Sea of Azov. The victims include about 300 people killed in last month's Russian airstrike on the Mariupol drama theater that was being used as a shelter and had the word "children" printed in Russian in huge white letters on the pavement outside to ward off aerial attack. Mayor Vadim Boychenko told the Associated Press that at least 21,000 people were killed in Mariupol with bodies carpeted through the streets. He said the Russians deployed mobile cremation equipment to methodically dispose of the bodies in order to hide evidence of the massacre and prevent international organizations from documenting the horror the Russian army is responsible for. As the Ukrainian troops continue to offer fierce resistance in Mariupol, fears have grown that the exasperated Russians could resort to chemical weapons to deal with the remaining pockets of resistance at the Azovstal plant and other areas of the city. Ukrainian authorities have said that the Russians have blocked humanitarian convoys from reaching Mariupol, keeping it without food, water and power since the siege started. Mariupol has seen communications cut since the start of the siege, and as the Russians moved to capture sections of the city, they launched radio broadcasts to brainwash the population. As long as the street fighting is going on, Russia can't remove troops from Mariupol and deploy them to other areas, including Donbas. Oleh Zhdyanov, an independent military expert, told the app. The Ukrainian troops in Mariupol are still fulfilling their main task by diverting the Russian forces from other areas. Mariupol remains a major symbol of the Ukrainian resistance.
This post received a score of 54,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Yeah, be careful of fighting too hard as it might force the terrorist state to declare war.
It won't do anything, they've already in fact. Oh, I got the joke.
Declaring official war would mean much more mobilization.
It would take months to train new soldiers, a year to refurb old tanks and vehicles if they want to organize them into BTGs according to Russian doctrine. They would also have to draft people from wealthier areas like Moscow and St. Petersburg, which would be political suicide. Even for Putin. Right now ethnic minorities and country bumpkins are dying in Ukraine. If the ethno-nationalistic Russians start dying, then there really is a fire under Putin's feet.
Also, Russia only has 5.4% of their population as 20 to 30-year-old men. 2.3% of 20 to 24, the more typical age for infantry draftees. Maybe another percent down to 18, so 3.3% of population. A substantial part of this is either already in the military or has fled the country. Ukraine's demographics aren't good either, but A, they're facing genocide, so they have no reason not to use all manpower, and B, they are using large slices of their population either directly or indirectly in military capacity, including women.
Ukraine also had an influx of expats returning to fight, along with foreign support, arms, and volunteers. I don't see Russia getting the same sort of boost.
Do we know where Steven Seagal is yet?
McDonald's.
He's on his way. Just 153 more McDonald's between him and Ukraine. He's almost there. He still hasn't declared his allegiances. But when he does, the other side will be sorry. Very sorry.
He has a lot of weight to throw behind his ideals.
I can't believe nobody has mentioned this paragraph yet. Mariupol Mayor Vadim Boychenko told the Associated Press that at least 21,000 people were killed in Mariupol with bodies carpeted through the streets. He said that the Russians deployed mobile cremation equipment to Mariupol to methodically dispose of the victims' bodies in order to hide the evidence of the massacre and prevent international organizations from documenting the horror the Russian army is responsible for. The idea of mobile cremation equipment is beyond horrifying. Not only are innocent people being slaughtered, but their bodies are being incinerated on site to destroy all evidence of war crimes.
It takes a shocking amount of fuel to cremate a body. Does Russia have that kind of mobile fuel on hand? Didn't they have whole columns of their troops at a dead stop for a while because they ran out of gas?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.